You think the hard part is the struggle, the pain, the sleepless nights? You're wrong. The real torture isn't the fight. It's the regret. It's looking back at 60, 70, 80 years on this earth and seeing the ghost of who you could have been staring back at you from every corner of your mediocre life. That ghost knows every single time you took the easy way out. That ghost remembers every dream you negotiated down into a someday that never came. And that ghost will haunt you forever. That is the real pain. And you can either face the temporary pain of discipline now or the eternal pain of regret later. Your choice. The mama mentality isn't some complex philosophy. It's this: every single day, you war to become a better version of yourself than you were yesterday. It's an infinite quest. It never ends.
We all have dreams. And the most terrifying thing you can do is actually admit you want yours. Because then you have to face the possibility of giving it your all and failing. But being fearless isn't about the absence of fear. It's about putting your heart and soul out there and going for it anyway. Your competition isn't the other person. It's the voice in your head. It's your own self-doubt, your own laziness, your own excuses. Stop wasting your life looking at what everyone else is doing and lock in on yourself.
The only person stopping you is you. The path to something exceptional is, by definition, exceptional. It's lonely. If everyone is cheering you on, you're not on the right path. You're just like everyone else. Embrace the solitude. It's a sign you're heading somewhere worth going. You have to start questioning every self-limiting belief you have. Then you throw them off. You act as if they do not exist. And when you do that, something magical happens. They disappear. You live your life based on the story you believe about yourself. And our culture is designed to destroy your belief in yourself. You have to fight to connect with the power you have within.
Where you are right now is temporary. This is not your final destination. You will not get where you want to be without effort. You have to try. I have failed more times than I can count. I promise you, I have. And you have to understand, when you don't execute, when you hit the snooze button, when you let fear win, you're not just cheating yourself. You're cheating your family, your team. Whatever you're a part of is bigger than you. What is faith? What is care for someone? You challenge them. You present them with an optimal challenge. Assume you are worth taking care of. It is your responsibility. The problem most of us have is we think we're alone. We think we're the only ones going through hell. But let me tell you something. We are all jacked up. Every single one of us. Some just hide it better. Once you realize that, you can step out of your shell. You accept who you are. You accept the demons life gave you. You look in the mirror and say, okay, let's start fixing this.
But if you think you're by yourself, your reality becomes a horror show. And you're not. We are all in this fight together. Every single visionary was called crazy before they were called a genius. If you're going to disrupt anything, people will throw rocks at you. Take those rocks and build a monument. They print money. They don't print time. You can lose money and get it back. You can't get time back. Average people focus on money. The greats focus on time. My philosophy is simple. Get better every single day. Leave no stone unturned. Do that for 20 years. What do you think you'll have? Something beautiful.
When you understand your fear and go forth anyhow, you find a way. You begin to feel powerful. Most of us are only 1 to 10% away from greatness. But we think we're miles away, so we never try. Once I started, those percentages added up. I passed people I thought were gods. I became common steel. When you learn something valuable, when you set a goal, you must do something in that moment that commits you. You create momentum. If you keep changing, you get lost. If you keep going, you find the way. People ask how to stop laziness. They have a vision but don't know where to start. The answer is simple. Here and now. Where do you start? You start right here. Life is short. Focus on what is, not on what is not. Then get up and go get it. We're not looking for perfect. We're looking for opportunity. And we have it. Appreciate what you have, then go after everything with your name on it. No excuses. When you understand your fear and go forth anyhow, you find a way. You begin to feel powerful. Most of us are only 1 to 10% away from greatness. But we think we're miles away, so we never try. Once I started, those percentages added up. I passed people I thought were gods. I became common steel. When you learn something valuable, when you set a goal, you must do something in that moment that commits you. You create momentum. If you keep changing, you get lost. If you keep going, you find the way. People ask how to stop laziness. They have a vision, but don't know where to start. The answer is simple. Here and now. Where do you start? You start right here. Life is short. Focus on what is, not on what is not. Then get up and go get it. We're not looking for perfect. We're looking for opportunity. And we have it. Appreciate what you have, then go after everything with your name on it. No excuses. Don't cry about it. Get up and make it happen. Nelson Mandela said he never loses. He only wins or learns. Pull one piece of good from every failure. A new perspective, knowledge. That's winning. The biggest disability is not your body. It's a bad mindset. I walked a mile. Then I said, maybe I can walk one more. When your mind knows it's not going to quit, your body adapts. This is the 40% rule. When your mind is set, your body follows. We are capable of anything. We don't need special parents or tools to get there. Don't stop when you're tired. Stop when you're done. Change one word. Stop saying, I have to. Start saying, I get to. I get to wake up. I get to work. You take the stress off and initiate action. That idea won't execute itself. That book won't write itself. Those weights won't move themselves. You have to do it. You'll get knocked down, but not out. You'll be on the ropes, but if you work on yourself, your recovery rate gets faster.
You can redesign your life. You can move from where you are. Rebuild yourself in private. But when you come back an absolute beast. Most people spend their lives wishing it was easy, wishing it was fair. It's not fair. They wait for perfect conditions. They never come, so they never go. And they never become anything. That is a wasted life. Conditions will never be perfect. It will always be hard. Your only hope is to become someone who can push through the hard regardless. Build that discipline, that mental toughness to execute when it's not ideal, when it's extremely hard. Then nothing can stop you. How many uncomfortable situations are you putting yourself in? Situations that challenge you, that grow you. Are you under the illusion that you'll get what you want without growing into the person who can handle it? You are dead wrong. If you got those things without the growth, you'd lose them. They wouldn't be congruent with who you are. Do all you can do, and if hell still comes for breakfast, let it. Then pick up the pieces, learn, and start over.
There's a great question. What pain are you willing to endure? Not what pleasure do you want. Every pursuit comes with a payment of pain. The beautiful thing about life is that you get to choose your hard. It's hard to live a life of purpose. It's also really hard to live without one. You choose your hard. You can either go out, build your dreams, get knocked down a million times, become the joke, and keep moving forward. Or you can quit and become worse than you were when you started. Don't talk about it. Don't just dream about it. Be about it. Be about that action. Keep your eye on your intention. Don't let distraction or insecurity stop you. Embrace the struggle. Surviving it will strengthen you. What can one man do except give his best? If you fail, try again. If you win, try again and get better. As long as you stay consistent, you are a champion in the eyes of those who love you.
The legacy you leave must mean something to somebody. Live for something bigger than yourself. Some people will tell you you don't need to change. They're wrong. To achieve what you want, you have to destroy the current version of you. Growth is change. You can't get what you don't have if you don't change what you always do. Change is inevitable. You progress or you regress. Your choice. If you're not defined by a vision of the future, you're left with the memories of your past. You become predictable. If you're living in anger, impatience, resentment, you're holding on to the past. You're waiting for your success to make you feel abundant. You're creating more lack. You think thousands of thoughts an hour. You experience dozens of emotions. If you live with intention, using your thoughts to lead to intentional actions that create joy, you take control of your time. You create a harmonious existence.
Look back. The tough times, the heartbreak, the setbacks, they felt like the end of the world. But in hindsight, they were building you up in ways you couldn't see. Nothing can hurt you as much as your own thoughts, and nothing can heal you as much as your own thoughts. The most important conversation is the one you have with yourself. You wake up with it. You go to bed with it. You eventually act on it. You are more amazing than you've ever imagined, more qualified, more gifted. You're waiting for someday to be ready, someday for it to be perfect. I'm telling you right now, today is that someday. You don't get what you want, you get what you are. You must become what you want. The minute you hold your mind in harmony with the good you want, you already have it. It's only a matter of time before it manifests.
How badly do you want it? The best pay a big price. You have to work harder, commit more, take more responsibility, deal with more ups and downs. How much are you willing to suffer? Your dreams must exceed your current capacity. If your dreams don't scare you, they're not big enough. It might not be your day, your week, your month, or even your year. Spin the block, knock again, keep calling, keep showing up. The roots are growing underground right now. I promise you, the fruits are coming. If you want to be faster, run with people who are way faster than you. Surround yourself with those who are superior. You will be lifted up. Success is something you attract, not something you pursue. Work on yourself. The question isn't, what are you getting? It's, what are you becoming? The secret to achieving everything: don't quit.
The greatest growth happens right after you feel like quitting, but you don't. That's the secret. Keep going. Right now, you are in a rebuilding stage. You have a chance to rebuild. Stop looking at everything that went wrong. Look at what can go right tomorrow. Sit down, write it all down. Who you want to be, where you want to go. Look at your world and ask, what do I need to move out of the way to get where I'm trying to go? Scars are reminders. They're proof you lived through something. They mean you're almost there. The Stoics said all fools have one thing in common. They are always getting ready to start. They delay living, thinking they have forever. They say, I'll do it later. But no one knows the future. Life is happening right now. Don't be a fool. Don't delay. You could be good today. You have to work harder than you think you can. You can't hold grudges. It doesn't matter how you get knocked down. All that matters is that you get up. Why are you only doing one thing? Because you're scared. Scared of judgment. The key to breaking your patterns is to be aware of them. If you're not aware, you'll repeat them your entire life. Until we redefine success as being happy, not being rich, we'll stay on this miserable path. The number one unlock to happiness? Get naked about your vulnerabilities. What you suck at. Be humble. If you spent the day observing your thoughts, you'd see over half are about other people, comparing yourself. Your power comes from your uniqueness, your originality, being different. That is your life's task. You have to be honest with yourself. If you can't do that, you have no prayer of happiness. We are so good at judging everyone else. We're unstoppable at that. But we don't turn that lens on ourselves. Which is better, to be happy within your means or to chase money and be vulnerable and unhappy? I am enough. But enough of what? I spent my life focused on why I was not enough. Self-deprecation was my occupation. The mind learns through repetition. So I started repeating what I am not. I am not dumb. I am not ugly. I am not giving up. I am not weak. I am not broken. I am not afraid. And it reminds me, I am enough. I am enough strength to overcome any obstacle. I am enough courage to keep my heart open. I am enough will to get through any hard day. I am enough. For everything I'm not, there's something that I am. I can be happy. I can be free.
Destiny is not in your hands. Muhammad Ali was knocked down. They asked why he jumped up so fast. He said, "I looked around and saw where I was. A canvas is no place for a champion. See a world of possibility. See your assignment. When you have that doubt late at night, when you're anxious and don't know your purpose, think exponentially. This isn't just spiritual lingo. It's grounded in fact. In life, you will always be faced with God-ordained opportunities, brilliantly disguised as problems and challenges.
You're not in the past. You're not in the future. You are here. The shitty things that happen to you, thank God for them. They weed out the sick and the weak. They weed out the people who don't have the fortitude to see it through. My ability to handle suffering, to endure boredom, to learn, that's the key. What gives you confidence is overcoming fear. The whole key to life. You have to face yourself. So many people die miserable with everything. The questions you ask determine your life's course. I stopped asking, how do I get rich? I started asking, what would I love doing, even if I were failing? Everybody's got a story. A dungeon. We just don't share it. Mental toughness isn't something you sample. It's something you live. Life is chaos. It takes an inhuman effort to bring order to it. I can't promise you success, but I can promise you failure. I can't promise happiness, but I can promise sadness. So you better be striving for something that is, in and of itself, interesting to you. If you died today, what dreams, what talents, what voice would die with you? I know your excuses. You're tired. No time. You'll do it later. Make it happen through force of will. Don't be weak. The single most important skill is the ability to make effective decisions. Everything comes from a decision. New actions come from new decisions. New results come from new actions. Decision is the father of all action. Here's the reality. Nobody is going to believe in you until you've already done it. The work comes before the belief. You will work for a long time alone. No applause, no awards, nobody believes in you because you haven't done anything yet. That's the truth. What if you live your whole life only to discover it was wrong?
Meaning comes from working on something. It's that simple. Think of a hike. The purpose isn't to get to the top. It's to be on the trail. If you focus on the step you're on and trust it's leading you somewhere, that's where the meaning is. If I cut my hand, my nature says to heal. Close the wound. Don't bond to it. Don't hang on to it. Your nature also says to close the wounds of your past. Close them up. We just ignore that nature. If you want to be great, you will be misunderstood. You will be obsessed. You will be driven. That's what it takes. It takes every second. People talk about balance. Balance is fine. But if you want to go to the edge, you will be questioned. You will be disliked. When people don't understand you anymore, you've arrived. Discipline comes when you decide to be disciplined. When you decide to make your mark on the world. If you think you're not disciplined, it's because you haven't decided to be.
Beliefs create. Beliefs destroy. Every belief you have does one or the other. A belief is just a feeling of certainty about what something means. We don't experience life. We experience the life we focus on. It's not what happens that determines your future. What happens to everyone. The key is what you do about it. Demonstrate that you like yourself. If you like yourself, you don't need the world to like you. Most people never discover their talents. They have gifts, but if you don't develop them, they'll never serve you. You have something you brought to this universe. Decide that your life deserves you developing that gift. Decide to become the best at it. Master yourself. See what you have within you. If you decide to drop your buckets where you are and develop your gifts, I grant you this: you will never, ever be without. Now go.